Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we are going to solve a very common and important string problem, that is reverse words in a string. So don't worry if you are a beginner, I'll explain everything step by step with logic, code and complexity also. So before we start, like the video, subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. So here is our problem statement. So what exactly is the problem is? Reversing a word in a string means changing the order of the words, not the letters inside the words. So you're given a sentence and your task is to reverse the order of the words, not the characters. So let's see the example. So so here is the example. So our input should be I love Java and our output is Java love I. So which means we are not reversing the word. We are reversing the words, which means in a sentence we are reversing the words. From the last word comes to the first and second last word come to the first second. So like this we are going to reverse the words in a sentence. So we should not change like this. Like changing the letters and as well as the words in the sentence. So this is not. So we do not have to change like this. We have to change a word only, not the characters. So let's understand this clearly. So in our original sentence, we have a I love Java. So here the words are I love and Java. So we have three words. So if we reverse this, we'll get a Java love I from the last index to the first index. So here we I as zeroth index, love as first index and Java as a second index. So if we reverse this, we reverse from 2, 1 and 0. So like this we have to reverse, not as a characters in the word. Words stay the same and only their position will be changed. So here is the approach. So read the input string and split the string into words using space and start from the last word. Append each word to a new string. So print the final reverse sentence. So this approach is simple and interview friendly also. So before jumping into code, let's see the pseudocode. So here is the pseudocode. So start and read the string. So we are getting an input from the user as a string. In our s variable, we are storing the value and split by space into words array. So in array, we are going to split the sentence by space and we are converting that sentence into a array. So and create another empty string which is result. So the variable as a result. So in a for loop, we are traversing from the last index to the first index, which is a last word to first word. So we have seen right. We have I love Java. So if we reverse this, we get Java love I. So like that we are going to traverse. So after that result equal to result plus words of I and add a space. So we are going to append the value to the result variable. So after that end the for loop and print the result. So here is the time complexity. So time complexity is big of n because we are going to traverse array for only one time. And space complexity big of n. Because so the space complexity why big of n means so we are going to append the word in a result, right? So we are going to append again and again, right? So up to n times we are going to append. So the space complexity is n. So the values uh, repeatedly changing according to the traversal of the word. So that's why space complexity is big of n. So let's code it. So let's create a class. Let's use words reverse. So inside our public class, our main class. So our scanner so is equal to new scanner inside the system.pen. So let's get the input from the user. So which is a string input. So s equal to se dot. Next line we are using. So in our previous sum we have used the next only because we get the input as a only one word. But here we are getting an input as a line, which is a sentence. It contains more than a one string. Alright. So it has so many words in a line. So that's why we are getting an input as a next line. So after that, so if in between the words we have a space, right? So that we are splitting by the words. So in a string, so we are storing as a array. So what's equal to s dot split off. So by using a space, we are going to split the sentence, and the words will be stored in a array. In a array which contains words. So the words will be stored as a array in a words variable. So after that, let's create a dummy variable. So it means a result variable. So string result equal to, so we have created a empty string. So if we give any space here, we have a character space. So we want to create a empty string. So in iteration we will add each and every word, right? So for that we are creating a empty string. So after that, in a for loop we are traverse from a last index to the first index. So int I equal to, so in a word we are going to traverse, right? In a words array we are going to traverse. So words dot length -1. So comma I greater than equal to 0. And I minus minus we are reversing, right? So that's why we are decrementing. So inside we are going to append each and every word in a result string. So in a result plus words of 5. And after that we are including a space also. So in each and every word we need a space, right? So that's why we are including a space here. So after, so we have successfully reversed and append in a result string also. So now we are going to print that. So pln, so result dot trim off. So why I am giving a trim off means, so trim off will do remove the spaces from starting and the ending also. So if you have any space in a string or a line, it will remove in ending and the starting. So let's run this. So let's give a sentence here. Let's give us I love Java. So I love Java. So if I give means what will be our output? So our output will be Java love I. So as we say, so we have got Java love I. So we have used the trim here, right? So here the space is so if I remove the trim here, let's see what will happen. So I have removed the trim here. So let's run this. So I love Java. So we have got Java love I. So but we have a space here, right? So if I didn't give trim, so trim built-in function, I'll get an extra space. Because why means, see here, I have added a space here, right? So each and every time, so it will run up to 3 times. The iteration will run 3 times. So after that, so at first this word will come along with the space also print. So after in a second iteration, love will come and along with that S space also print. So in a third iteration, I will come along with the S space also print. So to avoid the space at the last, we are using a trim built-in function. So if we add the trim built-in function, so at last the space will be removed. So let's run this again. So I love Java. So here the space is no. So there is no space here. So this is the use of the trimmer function. So this is the use of the trimmer function. So thank you.